Tracking several mudslides across the region, with one in Harlan County threatening to cut off access to an entire community if it continues. We have some amazing video out of Tennessee this morning where a rock slide led to a crash involving a police car. And will Spring Forest fire season underway? Some Eastern Kentucky fire departments are getting money to help with their preparation efforts.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59 on Monday, February the 18th. I'm Will Puckett. Well, if you were outside last night, it was a pouring. Let's bring Brandon in this morning to take a look at what to expect today. And Brandon, if anybody's starting to build an ark, they can definitely invite us over, because all jokes aside, we will most likely need every last chance we can get at the end of this week.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting forecast, to say the least. I know a lot of folks have been messaging me with questions, and I know the National Weather Service put out some pretty hefty numbers, but the models have started to back off a little bit more on that here in a little bit. Let's talk about what's going on right now, current conditions. We're looking across the last 6 hours, and it was heavy rain last night. Heavy rain on my way into work right around 9:30 last night and across the nighttime hours before it started dying down a little bit later in the overnight. Here's current conditions on live pinpoint Doppler radar, and you see maybe just a little bit of a sprinkle still out there, maybe a flurry up on top of Black Mountain this morning, but temperature's fairly decent for now. 41 here in Hazard, 41 Jacksboro, 42 Middlesboro, 40 in Prestonsburg. Everybody else in the 30s this morning. The cool spot is Moorhead at 34. Not too bad of a change from yesterday. It's actually a couple of degrees warmer from this time yesterday morning, when we did see a little bit of snow over the weekend there on Saturday morning. So that was kind of interesting. 2 degrees cooler than this time yesterday over in Wise. Day planner for today, not a whole lot of movement under cloudy skies. Will eventually stabilize right around 38 later this afternoon. I'll talk about the extended forecast, including those big chances for rain coming up here in a little bit. Will?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Well, not only heavy rain is in the forecast causing concern for the potential of flooding, but for counties already dealing with mud and rock slides. Last week, a mudslide left drivers stranded on Highway 72 in the Catrones Creek community in Harlan County. This weekend, the rain caused more problems, and another slide could happen soon. Officials are on scene monitoring the situation because the road is the only way in and out of the community. Well, new this morning, a Perry County road is shut down due to an overnight mudslide. It happened on Highway 699, just past Beach Curve near the old Blue Diamond coal tipple close to Leatherwood. Dispatchers tell us it was a large slide and have no idea how long the road will be shut down for. Drivers are asked to avoid the area. Well, the same area of Floyd County where a slide partially blocked the road last week is dealing with more mess this morning. Police say Highway 1428 in Prestonsburg is closed near the South Lake Drive and Goebel Roberts Apartments area. Officials with the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet say the hill was still moving last night, making it too dangerous to try to work on while it was dark. They plan to try to start the cleanup sometime this morning, as long as it is safe to do so. To Knott County now, where officials are asking people to drive slow on Highway 582 on Bill D. Mountain. We're told one lane is closed due to a center line crack and shoulder break at mile point 9. Officials say they do not know when they will be able to fix the road. Some crazy video shows the moment an SUV hit a rock slide in Tennessee. Take a look. The SUV hits the rocks and dirt in the road and then goes airborne, crashing into a police car. This is dashcam video from Bristol, Tennessee police. The officer was responding to reports about the rock slide, which was partially blocking the road. One officer was treated for minor injuries. The driver of the SUV refused medical treatment. Well, in other news on this Monday, agents with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation are investigating a deadly officer-involved shooting in Claiborne County. It happened Sunday afternoon around 2 on Lone Mountain Road. We were told troopers with the Tennessee Highway Department tried to stop a vehicle in Granger County. When the driver did not stop, troopers chased her into Claiborne County, where she got out of the car and took off on foot. Officials say the woman had a gun and died at the scene. No officers were hurt during the shooting. An Ohio deputy is recovering from serious burns after being set on fire while serving a warrant. Last week, Portage County Deputy James Acklin was attempting to arrest 49-year-old Jay Brannon when Brannon lit a flammable liquid on fire and then threw it on the deputy. Ackland was seriously burned and is still in a Northeast Ohio hospital. He is, however, expected to recover. Brandon faces 5 counts of attempted murder and 4 counts of arson in the case. A house fire in Hazard closed part of Main Street for a couple hours Sunday. It happened yesterday afternoon off School Street. No one, thankfully, was hurt. In this video, you can see smoke coming from the house. Firefighters say they do not know what caused the fire at this time. And bird ban season is here, and that means firefighters need to be prepared. The David Fire Department in Floyd County received a $10,000 grant to help. Chief Greg Davis says they are using the grant to help purchase new forest fighting gear and items to prepare a department truck. This truck is a project Davis started working on more than 2 years ago.
Response time will be much faster, and that accessing places that we've either had to walk in or wait on somebody to bring a side-by-side or a four-wheeler to help us get there.
The 4-wheel drive truck carries 300 gallons of water. The grant also helped purchase new coveralls, which are easier to wear while fighting forest fires than turnout gear. Davis says he hopes to have the rest of the items in and ready for use soon. Well, we have a school closing to pass along to you this morning. All Floyd County schools are closed today due to a widespread illness. School officials posted about the closings on social media pages. They did not say what type of sickness was going around. Well, Logan County, West Virginia now. Voters there have voted for a historic levy that will benefit the local school district. As part of the levy, the school system would receive millions of dollars for everything from safety and security improvements to new textbooks and technology. The levy passed Saturday with nearly 90% of the vote. The last levy passed in 2015 gave $2 million in funding to local fire and ambulance departments. Well, thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News this morning. Still to come, we will tell you about how a meeting of some characters from a popular childhood cartoon broke a world record.
The chances for rain actually go down today, but that will not be the case for the rest of the week, and the potential for flooding could be high. I'll tell you all about it in 3 minutes.